we're getting into it. We're seeing some classic Steve gameplay on our screen. You guys want commentary for this? Because we're seeing some up tilts. We're seeing some Mega Man up airs. I like that. I like the idea there. Peeb opting to jump over block and get caught by that up tilt. Or I guess it was out there, but... Peabnut giving TurtleChris all that much time to get up to any resource management. Oh my goodness. Chris is like putting up a pretty darn good fight against Peeb. She's dream. I didn't even... that's awesome. Ooh, very good sticky right there. He's not taking any stocks or anything, but applying extra pressure to our good boy Chris. But that back air taking it real quick. Chris is struggling to take the... Why did I speak? Why did I speak? Chris is not struggling to take that stock. He just took it right there. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was an odd back air. It gave Chris the stock. We'll see if this trend continues. Oh man, that ledge trump back air is certainly making some noise. Oh my. Steve is literally in open season right now. He SD'd that stock and he's like, it don't even matter. I was going easy on you before. Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought that was about to be something sick. I don't know. I know that Peeb's been like labbing out the Steve matchup a lot recently, but I don't know like how many scenarios he's really truly getting off of it. But very smart way to deal with minecart right there. In fact, I think I remember that specific thing from his Twitter thread. Oh. But you are always one Steve interaction away from death, so like, come Peeb, I'm still a little bit quaking, but like, I don't know, he's doing pretty good. But it just takes a F smash like that to do something, to make some noise. TurtleChris has gotta get some materials or something going though. He's got no pickaxe, he's got no iron. He's got diamond, but like, what's that gonna do? He tried to dash attack with no pickaxe. What's wrong with him? He got paired for it too, after some pretty good shield pressure. A very, very decisive game for Peeb, considering he was down a stock from an SD. Keep getting that down air, but Steve staying in that minecart for dear life. Oh, nice little combo up there. I like the pivot up tilt on the block to change directions for the eye. I think it got him a lot more off of it.
Hey, mute the mic.
I don't know how to mute the mic. How do I mute the mic? I don't know how to mute the mic.
Mute the mic.
How do I do it?
Mute the mic. You mute the mic.
The mic is back on. We are back on commentary, and
Absolutely malicious.
if you had heard all of that, no, you didn't.
Absolutely dastardly.
Nobody tell Chris what we were just saying.
We were talking about how bad Evil Chris is, and how we are heavily rooting for Peabnut because he's cool and also Colombian.
My God.
They are. He's pretty cool. I will say that.
Well, this would be a sick win for TurtleChris.
It would, yeah. I think it's a cool story. Like Peab, I think his pin's tweet is still anti-Steve advice. After he lost to Didi in Georgia, he took it upon himself to learn the matchup pretty heavily. He's always like someone with that grinded out mentality. Kind of makes sense. Chris has said in the past he beat I don't know who it was. He beat a Mega Man at SmashCon and said he felt it was a very good matchup for Steve, and he's kind of proven it right now. It seems Steve favored. It just seems like Mega Man doesn't have the firepower to get around the blocks.
Yeah, I think it would be like a good story for Chris if he won, but I fear the anti-Steve narrative that would come up after.
Yeah, but don't be like I've seen it firsthand. Chris has been grinding both of his characters. I mean, he's someone who practices the game a lot. I think Steve is the best character, and you're naturally going to be a threat with better characters. And I think that the way it fascinates me, like Steve, Min, even Kazuya sometimes, like these people play the game in like a different way, I guess. It's like, because not everything is objectively better, right? Like you don't have the same movement options as Steve, as a character, like a traditionally top tier character, like maybe Sheik or Joker or Pithra. But you make up for it for sure. And Peeb's not dead yet. Nice crash bomber on the ledge. And Peeb has been doing the Gluto. I don't know if he just started this, but he's been doing the Gluto Tech all tournament where he picks a different Mega Man skin based off the stage.
He's been doing that the last few GSOs I've played him at. I realized two tournaments in, and I was like, are you just counter picking?
Oh, is he dead?
Oh,
that's so unfortunate. Yeah, last hit game. Gonna get another shot, but you really want to win on your counter pick in this matchup. That FD, I don't know what. I'm sure he's knowledgeable. I don't know what Peeb is banning, but I'm sure you want to win those counter pick games because now you only get one more FD game this set. And we're going Min.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how experienced Peeb is in this matchup. In the Southeast, there aren't that many prevalent minions. There's Zurzel, there's Pink Fresh, who's not Southeast, he's in BBA. But I don't know if Peeb has played either of those, and I don't know how this matchup goes. Min generally does well versus traditional zoners. So I wouldn't be terribly shocked if he get a game. And this is one of those, like, Chris will counterpick based off of stage, but FD is good for both of his characters. And I'm almost certain he used Min Min to beat Fluxwaver, because that's kind of what the matchup he usually plays. So, I mean, it's always on. It's a good Chris day when both of his characters are kind of feeling good. Because have those days where he only plays one.
Doing a pretty good job at the current moment, like
He
keeping
is,
Steve away from him.
yeah. And one of the strengths of Chris in this lineup is like it's so hard to transition yourself from like picking your spots and like being super slow paced against Steve. So like you have to jump in on Min Min. Like, there's no other way. Like you can't approach horizontal like you would Steve. Like she just brute force beats her way through you.
I like the idea of Kiba jumping off with Leaf Blade to catch Chris. He didn't have a jump right there, so it's just a matter of catching that tether.
And Min Min ledge trapping is so frustrating. I mean, like, still in the corner. Peeb still with no, like... Okay, he gets Chris in the corner. And this is one of... I mean, Min Min, Steve and Kazuya are the two that I think people have the more problem with. The reason people don't have as much trouble with Min Min is her disadvantage is actually quite poor. She really only has downer as like that mix-up landing option. Her nair, everything else is very negative.
I'm very thankful for that.
Yes, I do not, yeah. And then her off the ledge options, as a result, are also pretty bad. She has like, she can do like her arms with her lackey, and that should, wow, not be the stock. I think Peeb maybe could have hit another leaf, but you don't want to SD.
Ooh.
But yeah, Chris definitely, this is the most I've seen him have control this whole set. And it'll be interesting to see Chris ends up making it back to the grand finals and which character he's going to use assuming he loses the set, which, I mean, it's not over yet. Peeb using that crash bomber. Yeah, that's one thing you got to get used to. Mega Man has a few ways to disrupt the normal ledge trapping process. His like normal off ledge options aren't anything super impressive. You have fair, you have maybe nair, but you have a wall jump trick you can use where he can like immediately press forward and press back. I believe once it's back left, back forward back to leave ledge wall jump, and then immediately you can do something out of that. You have frame one rush.
Rush is really frame one?
Rush is, I think Peeb said it was. I think it is.
Interesting.
Obviously, like it doesn't act like a frame one move because Mega Man's still there. In
yeah,
the
you gotta like get out of there.
I think the dog spawns on frame one. But you have that. And then the third thing you have Crash Bomber, but of course that's very easy to react to as long as you know the timing for it.
That tech Peeb does where he has a leaf shield out and then a metal blade in his hands, like that's so oppressive.
It is, yeah.
I don't know what to do in that situation.
Yeah, Mega Man isn't, like a lot of Ultimate Zoners just have boxing options. So if they're near you, they can swat you out. Mega Man, like, will sort of, like, he's not going to be able to do that sort of leaf shield trick from a scrapping situation. He will kind of go in with it. So it's sort of a mix-up of, like, I'm playing this mid-range versus a zoner. Oh, now I can use this leaf shield to get in. And Peabnut's brought this all the way back. We got an even game, but it only takes a couple hits to kill and to be killed by Min Min. Already at 89 for Peeb. Covers the jump in, and that's one of the things about Min Min. It's like you don't want to be at ledge versus Min Min. You kind of have to be though, because if you jump in, Min Min will kill you. You will get hit with no jump and you will die. And
charged up dragon catching that tech roll out. Peeb is suddenly in a very dangerous spot. He's got to find his way in.
Yeah, this whole stock has been TurtleChris right now. Peeb unable to land even a single hit right now. Got the Megawatt on deck, probably looking for a nair, looking for, I don't know what you call it, like an F tilt, an F smash. Looking for...
He want to put that arm out there.
But Chris, like, he can't make this mistake. You can't get too antsy. Peeb is someone, he's at 138, he doesn't care. Like, he doesn't get nervous. He's going to play the game out, and that's what makes him so scary, part of it. So, Chris cannot get antsy at all. Like, you're... Ooh. At this point, up throw's going to start killing for Min Min too, so you have to keep that in mind. Chris hasn't gone for a grab all game, I don't think.
Well, that's not going to take it.
No, the spot dodge down smash from Chris. The Crash Bomber giving Peeb a timer. That's not going to do it. Still has a jump. Has the Crash Bomber on the ledge. Has to get off the ledge. He gets the grab in that situation. And Chris going to get back to the ledge.
Min Min disadvantage.
You know, you don't want to drop this, but you're going to drop this. Peeb.
Was that a... Oh my god, that was...
Crazy edge guard from Peab. Wow,
Oh
to
my
take the
goodness.
set. And a nice 3-0.